In this video, we're going to have a look at hormones that occur in humans in pregnancy. Before we get into looking at this in detail, I want you to pause this video and think and wonder, read all the graphics and see if you can make sense of them. So pause the video now. So now you've had a chance to read it, you should have noticed a few bits and pieces. Maybe you noticed this term corpus luteum. It appears in a few of the hormones, and it's what produces some of these key hormones. And the corpus luteum is a little bit of the ovary that is left behind when the egg has popped out of the surface of the ovary at ovulation. Corpus luteum actually means yellow body, and it's because it looks like a sort of yellow old blister on the top, on the edge of the ovary. And that eventually will fade away as the pregnancy continues, but it is the cells that line that old sort of blister where the egg matured that produce some of the early hormones. Now, did you notice which hormone is likely to be useful when we're trying to see if a lady is pregnant? Human chorionic gonadotrophin is the, or HCG, is the hormone that we look for in a pregnancy test. We've got very sensitive pregnancy tests that can pick that hormone up, and it is the first hormone to spike in a really big way. Did you notice which hormones trigger at birth? And it's actually a drop in hormone. So as HCG, progesterone, and estrogen, as they drop in level, then we get a triggering of labor. That's also aided by oxytocin, because as it peaks, in fact, it's only really present right at the end, as it peaks, that's what's going to trigger uterine contraction. I think that prolactin is quite interesting because it's increasing all the time, but because progesterone is there, you don't make milk until the progesterone levels drop. So it is the interplay of these hormones that helps to maintain the pregnancy, keeping the uterus lining intact with these two on the rise, and the interplay of these different hormones like relaxin as well, high levels of relaxin helping to maintain blood flow in the right places in the developing fetus, that make the pregnancy effective. Now, it's really important to be able to interpret graphs about hormone levels. Rather than trying to remember all of the trends, it's going to be about looking at the data and making links and correlations, cause and effect with the different hormone levels. And that's what we're going to practice in our worksheets.